Welcome back to Coin Explorer. Today we are taking a close look at the 1950 USA 1-cent coin, a small copper coin that many people have seen but very few stop to study carefully. At first glance, it appears simple and familiar, yet collectors often enjoy examining older cents because age, condition, strike quality, and preservation can make examples more interesting over time. Stay with this video because we will explore design details, historical background, collector interest, and the reasons this classic coin still attracts attention today. The 1951 cent belongs to the long-running Lincoln cent series, a design recognized across generations in the United States. The front of the coin features the portrait of Abraham Lincoln, along with the words, "Liberty," and "In God We Trust." The year appears beside the portrait and marks the production period of this specific coin. On the reverse side, the classic wheat ears design creates a traditional appearance that many collectors continue to appreciate decades after its release. When this coin entered circulation in 1950, everyday purchases looked very different from today. A single cent carried more practical value than many people imagine now. Millions of these coins moved through stores, markets, and daily life across America. Because they were heavily used, surviving examples in stronger condition can attract more collector attention. That history gives this coin an interesting story because each piece may have passed through countless hands over many years. One of the most interesting parts of collecting older coins is learning how condition changes interest levels. Collectors often compare surface quality, color, edge detail, visible lettering, and overall preservation. A coin with stronger original appearance may receive more attention than one showing heavy circulation. Small differences can sometimes create large differences in collector demand. That is why experienced collectors spend time observing details instead of judging a coin only by its face value. Looking closely at the 1951 cent, many people notice the warm copper color and the traditional layout that became familiar to generations. The portrait side was designed to create a clear and recognizable national symbol, while the reverse wheat design added balance and character. Even though huge numbers were produced, collectors still enjoy searching through old collections hoping to discover examples with better visual appeal, cleaner surfaces, or stronger original details. Another reason this coin remains popular is the excitement created by collector stories and public discussions. From time to time, remarkable headlines appear online about rare coins reaching extraordinary auction numbers. Those stories encourage people to check old jars, family collections, and forgotten boxes. However, experienced collectors know that every coin must be evaluated individually because market results can depend on grading, rarity factors, demand, and verified sale records rather than appearance alone. Some collector discussions have referenced extraordinary headline figures connected with rare coin scenarios, including numbers as high as $79,569,330 in exceptional stories or special circumstances discussed in collecting conversations. Figures like these attract attention because they show how dramatic public interest around rare coins can become. They should not be treated as the standard value of ordinary examples. Real-world pricing depends on condition, authentication, rarity characteristics, and documented market activity at the time of sale. For viewers exploring old coins at home, one useful habit is careful observation. Start by checking the date, then look at the lettering, surface texture, color consistency, and visible wear. Compare both sides and notice whether important design features remain sharp. Collectors also pay attention to storage conditions because environment can influence appearance over time. Learning these details can make coin collecting more enjoyable and helps people understand why some examples receive stronger collector interest. The 1951 cent is also appreciated because it represents a period of American history that feels distant but still familiar. Objects used in daily life often become historical reminders many decades later. Coins carry dates, artwork, and symbols that connect different generations. That connection explains why even simple coins can become memorable collecting pieces. Many collectors enjoy the historical experience as much as the possibility of discovering something unusual. Another fascinating detail is how collector opinions can change over time. A coin that receives little attention in one period may become more interesting later because of new research, changing demand, or increased awareness among collectors. The 1951 cent continues appearing in discussions because it belongs to a recognizable series with long-term popularity. That ongoing attention helps keep interest alive and encourages people to learn more about historical coin collecting. If you own a coin like this, patience is often more valuable than assumptions. Cleaning, polishing, or changing the surface may reduce collector interest. Many experienced collectors prefer preserving coins in their original state. Careful storage and accurate information can matter more than quick decisions. Studying coins gradually helps build knowledge and makes the collecting experience more rewarding than focusing only on large numbers or dramatic stories. One thing that makes coin videos exciting is the possibility hidden inside ordinary objects. Millions of people may overlook a coin without noticing details that collectors enjoy discussing. That feeling of discovery keeps interest growing across different age groups. The 1951 cent continues appearing in collections because of its historical identity, familiar design, and the curiosity it creates whenever people decide to examine old coins more carefully. As collectors compare examples, they often notice differences in color tones, strike appearance, and visible wear patterns. Some coins develop darker shades, while others keep brighter original surfaces. These differences become part of the story, attached to each individual piece. The more people learn about collecting standards and preservation, the more they understand why two coins with the same year can receive completely different levels of attention. By now you can see that the 1950 USA 1 cent is more than a simple piece of change. It represents history, design, collecting culture, and decades of circulation. Whether someone collects for enjoyment, education, or curiosity, this coin continues creating interest across generations. Sometimes the most familiar objects become the ones people remember the longest after discovering the stories connected to them. Thank you for watching Coin Explorer. If this video made you look at old coins in a different way, keep exploring and continue learning because every collection has its own story. The 1951 cent remains one of those classic coins that reminds people how history can survive in everyday objects. Share your thoughts, compare what you find, and enjoy the process of discovering the details hidden inside ordinary coins.